Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Pritchard. Brown outside. That's tipped. Here's Knipple. Charlotte no good that time either. Here's the Celtics with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Three-pointer, Pritchard. Miller grabs the miss. And so Miller will bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 6. It's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Brown wide open. He fires. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 5 now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Picked by Bridges. Ball no good. Celtics leading by 7. It's tipped. And here in the first quarter with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And they double up Brown. Clock at 6. White, good.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Back to ball. Out to Miller. Shoots over Brown. Miller, no up.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Brown outside. Now Tatum. Kata. Out of hand on it.
Great defensive move by Knipple. Very encouraging to see him putting in the effort on that end.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here's ball. Scoreless thus far. In the corner, Knipple with it. Charlotte again missing. Here's Boston. A 14-2 run over the last bit. A model of consistency, Stan, for many years, Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around.
Here's Gonzalez. Miles Bridges picking up that last basket. White goes in. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Hauser misses.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Now, here's ball. Oh, good with the triple. Pass to Vucevic. Now White. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Back to ball. Outside Williams. Here's Knipple. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shots good by Miller.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Guys, back to you.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
So much drive in this game. Ball wants to beat you and make you feel it.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, an impressive offensive rebounder. Vucevic isn't afraid of throwing his weight around.
Pass to Miller. Outside Williams. From outside, off the mark. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Hauser. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Ball with the bucket.
So much confidence from Ball. Been doing that since he was a youngin'.
Now here's White. He has 6. Here's Brown. Hornets with the rebound.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Miller outside. Puts the move on. Back to Ball. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Celtics ball. Substitution on the board.
The Celtics with the lead. White looking around. Brown outside. Into the lane. And finished off by Brown.
Well, that's excellent initiative by Brown. Seeing a lane open up and attacking it.
Pass to White. Miller outside. From downtown. And Gonzalez pulls it down. Celtics leading by 4. Here's White. The putback. The kick out to Brown. Now Hauser. Back to White. Another shot. And he sinks the layup.
Assist goes to.
That's now 8 points for Jared White.
Well, listen, White doesn't fear anyone inside. He wants to get down low and cash in.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Now here's White. He's got 8. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
So both teams changing it up here. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. White with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got 5.
Right to the hole. White was ready for anything that came his way.
So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And James picks up the foul.
James.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:18 left in the first. Pass to Vucevic. Count it.
Well, moving Vucevic inside's like trying to move a brick wall.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. I asked about an approach to Jason Tatum. Coach told me that Tatum is just about as good as anyone at countering plans. So he just asked his players to play to their strengths, saying if they need to make switches, that's almost a better option because the more looks we throw him, the less he can consistently play the same way. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's Knippel. Still without a basket.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Now here's Vucevic. 4 on the shot clock.
Well, with his rebounding and scoring, Vucevic is a nightly double-double.
The Celtics shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. White looking around. Pass to James. Here's Knippel. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Derek White has been on display for Boston. He notched
The Celtics, 26.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Hornets trail by 4. Here's Ball. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves. And the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Pass to Walsh. Back to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Over in the corner, White. From deep, James. Jason Tatum grabs the board. Boston leading by 3. The 3. Tatum from 3.
Well, Tatum is rightfully as confident as they come from deep. He saw that look and didn't waste it.
Pass to White. From past the arc. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots after a good start.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Ball. 7 points in the game. And it's White missing. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Tatum draws the double to the left side wing. And that's a foul called on Josh Green. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Shireman. Here's Walsh. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Hornets trail by 3. Back to Ball. Pass to Green. White with it. Now guarded by Tatum. White, good. White's got 13.
And when Kobe White has a groove going like this, it's trouble. His energy can be infectious out there.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. Garza no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Out to White. Here's the screen. Down low. Diabate.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And here's Tatum for three. That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Here's Diabate. And it's White missing. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Tatum. Pass to Shireman. Now Pritchard. He has yet to score. 2 on the clock. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Outside ball. Outside Green. It's White on the wing. White is double. Here's Ball. And the layup's good off the glass. Ball's got it all tied up now for the Hornets.
Making it work in close. Ball getting an agile finish.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Boston with it. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Out to White. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And it's Miller in the corner. It's in. It's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen.
Trains the three-pointer.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Miller. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Celtics with the lead. And here is Brown. He's got 7. Here's Hauser. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Hauser's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Celtics. Outside, White. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or Greg without the ball in his hands.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
Pritchard from outside knocks down the 3 ball. Pritchard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Hit by Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
So staying after an up-and-down start to his career, Kobe White is now a proven scoring threat.
He sure as heck is, Kevin, and it's because of 2 things in my mind. Great confidence and great energy every single night. So he's always running and moving, which gets him space and time to shoot the ball. And when he gets that space and time, he has great confidence to let it fly.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 three-pointers in the first quarter.
And Derek White picks up the foul. It's his 3rd foul of the game. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or 2.
Now in for Boston.
And the Hornets with possession here. Trailing by 2. Here's White. And he drives in. 5 on the clock. And the Hornets miss again.
Great shot contest. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Bridges with the steal. Out to the right wing. Knipple with the bucket. Knipple got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Here's White. Off target from outside. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back over to you, Kevin.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And it's Vucevic missing.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
To the wing right side. They could use a bucket. Another miss by Vucevic. Charlotte in the lead. Miller outside. Here's Knipple. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Knipple's got his second basket of the night. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
3-pointer, Pritchard.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Bridges, no one around him. Buries the long-range jumper. Bridges got the lead up to 6 now for the Hornets. Pass to Brown. Here's the 3. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
Well, Brown returning the favor. That 3 at the other end didn't sit well with him.
Here's Ball. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Shots good by Miller.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on. And last season, their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
And here is Ball. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Outside, Ball. Nifty move. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics trailed by 4. Richard with the ball. Defended by Knipple. Vucevic with the bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Both teams will make substitutions. Boston on D. There's a screen by Williams. Here's Ball. Driving inside. That one's not going to go. Boston trailing. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Tatum gets it inside.
Yeah, no question, Tatum can take over a game at a moment's notice.
Williams a screen. Here's White. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just a good job here in the second, pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Pass to Gonzalez. Now here's Brown. The kick out to Tatum. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Kobe White, he's been feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Charlotte Hornets. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. We come back right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Pass to Miller. Now Knippel. He's covered by Pritchard. Knippel, no good. Celtics trailed by 3. It's White on the wing. High post shot. Nice jump shot. Good. White's got 10 points in the game.
So much control from White in the mid-range.
Pass to Knippel. Miller outside. Just 5 on the clock. Drills the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Pritchard with the ball. Inside. Bridges with the steal. Outside, Ball. Back to Bridges. Here's Knippel. To the right side. Hits it from three-point range. Knippel's got the lead up to 7 now for Charlotte.
Quite simply, you need to run Knippel off his shot. He's too good with the catch and shoot.
Three-pointer, Pritchard. Drains it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Pritchard's got his second basket of the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
The kick out to Tatum. Celtics passing it around. Elbow shot. Off the left rim and out. Hornets leading by 4. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Pass to Queta. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And stand on defense. The Celtics content to play the percentages.
Yeah, look, the Celtics want to deny threes, free throws, and layups. If you beat them shooting 2-point jump shots, they'll live with it. But can they force more turnovers?
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Shot from the inbound. The shot, no good. Charlotte in the lead. To the paint. Here's Williams. Great D that time from Vucevic. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Ball with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Pass to White. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Didn't think that was going to go in. White's got 24 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
It's White on the wing. Pass to Hauser. Boston again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Left side, Miller. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And now an 11-point Charlotte lead.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from three, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 13-3 run. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Now here's White. He's got 24. And that one, good.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Pass to Gonzalez. Back to White. And here is Tatum. 6 to shoot. Vucevic.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
Pass to Green. Here is Miller. Shoots over Hauser. Miller, no luck.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Number 4 for your Hornets. Number 4, James.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 13. Miller outside. Ball with it. He's picked up by White. Clock at 6. And the shot goes down. Ball's got 15 points.
Ball shooting for might not be textbook, but all that matters is that it's effective.
They get it back.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Now here's White. 26 points for him. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Buries it from three-point range. White's got the lead up to 11 now for Charlotte.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Pass to White. Crafty move. And it's sent back by White.
And I love seeing White use that athleticism on defense. Great hustle to swat that shot.
Here's White. Boston again missing.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
Right side, White. Shoots over Gonzalez. No good there with the step-back J. Fires from deep. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
What a confident attack by White, finding his shot on the move.
Pass to Williams. There's the three. The rebound by Cato. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Hauser. He's got 6. Jacks up a 3. The shot that time, not on target. And it's the Hornets with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's White. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. White's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
And it's White missing. Fires the 3. White, good. White's got 34 points.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So both teams making some changes here. Celtics trail by 13. High post Vucevic from 11 feet away. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. White inside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
For Charlotte, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Celtics trail by 15. Pass to White. Now here's Brown. Here's Pritchard. They need this. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Pritchard's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Celtics. And here is Bridges. Nice move.
Just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Brown outside. Pass to Vucevic. White wide open. He fires. Misses the 3.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
I know some would classify Derek White as underrated. Stan, what's your read on him?
Well, Kevin, I would say he was underrated for a long time, but now I think we've all gotten smarter, and we all realize Derek White is one of the best guards in this league, period. I don't think he's underrated anymore, and I just think it took us a long time to catch up with how good he is.
And it's Green, missing. And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 13-point game. And he's good on the 3 ball. White's got 16.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
Missed inside.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
It's stolen by Green. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown outside. Pass to Pritchard. Now here's Vucevic. The Celtics working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket by Hauser. 5 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Here's White. Lets the three fly. And we've reached the end of the third. Hornets lead by 7. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Celtics trailed by 7. Pass to Tatum. A 3. He doesn't hit that one. Now Ball. There's a good screen. Shoots the 3. The shot misses.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And here is Ball. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. And stolen by Miller. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
Outside Tatum. The bucket is good. 11. Chance for one more. That's on Miles Bridges.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. And sometimes, Stan, lost in everything he has done for his team, Jason Tatum is one heck of a playmaker.
Yeah, Kevin, I think what happens to guys like Tatum when they come into the league is because he can score the ball, and that's such an important skill, we tend to focus on the scoring. But Jason Tatum has become a better playmaker in his time in the league. He's become a better defender and a better rebounder. This guy excels at everything.
Here's Hauser, and no good that time. Hornets leading by 3. There's Ball with the 3. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
The first one falls. And the Hornets making a change here. He hits both from the stripe. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside, White. Got it. Good job in the low post. White's got 36.
Well, that's White shaking him off, creating room off the dribble.
Outside, Tatum. Pulls it from 20. The Hornets pull it in. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. There's Ball with the 3.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now Miller, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. And it's White missing.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
18 feet out. Tatum no good.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Right side, White. Stripped away. Back to Gonzalez. Out to White. The Celtics working the ball around now. Good D by Miller. Hornets leading by 3. And here is Ball. Pass to White. Here's Diabate. Guarded by Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on White.
First team foul. At the line for Charlotte, Diabate. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Both good from the line that time. Celtics trail by 5. Richard with the ball. Bucket is good.
So graceful with the teardrop.
Now here's Ball. Outside, White. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
A shot by Pritchard, no good. Hornets leading by 3. In the corner, it's James. And again, the Hornets missing. Celtics on offense. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Back to Vucevic. The kick out to Brown. Shot clock at 6. The 9-foot shot. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
For him, it's been a tale of 2 halves. He's starting to make an impact now.
Pass to Diabate. James outside. Outside, ball. Looking to end his cold spell. With the clock winding down. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off. Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Here's White, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. White's got 39. High post, Vucevic. Brown, right side. Over James. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Here's White. Pass to Kneppel. A steal. All alone. And White slams it in.
Listen, anytime you can run, you push it. Vets like White understand that.
Here's White with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. White's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
To the inside. And stolen by Miller. James with it. Picked up by Brown. Pass to Miller. Fires for three. The rebound by the Celtics. It's tipped. Here's James. But Trey. They get the rebound. Bridges, right side. Over Tatum. And the shot falls short this time. Celtics trailed by 3. Pass to Walsh. And he banks in the layup.
Well, we see this every night now. Tatum has become an excellent playmaker. A point forward in many ways.
Kneppel. Over to the wing. And the 3-ball is good. And the Hornets lead by 4.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Tatum can't get it to go. Here are the Hornets with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Hit by Bridges. Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by Tatum. Celtics trailed by 4. 18 feet away. No good.
Well, I can guarantee his coach isn't happy with his production this quarter. He's hurting their offense right now with all the shots he's missing.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Now Miller.
Dropping foul on Jordan Walsh.
Bridges fires. White pulls it down. Celtics trailed by 4. Brown on the drive.
Well, look, Brown is a handful. Sometimes you just have to foul.
Free throw good from Brown. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets.
Yeah, count it.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man Ball is used to the spotlight.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Here's Tatum.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Now Pritchard. Outside Brown. Fires the 3. Trained from outside.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
Well, he's firing away with confidence from downtown. The defense better adjust to this, and fast.
Now here's White. The response triple. Answers back.
Really the best result they could have hoped for on that possession. They get back all 3 points they just gave up and are close to putting this thing out of reach.
Here's Tatum. Bridges with the steal. No good there. Celtics trailed by 6.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Tatum got it to go.
Well, in clutch time, this team knows who to go to. Tatum is ready to be that guy all the time.
Now here's Ball. Knocks down the 3.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game. Hey, you need some points? Tatum is your guy.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And that's an intentional foul. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Miller there for the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
Team is in the penalty.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So it gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. So it's Charlotte picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.